Hi, hello, salam. Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are well. This is an update video to the weight loss plus an update of what I'm going through after having my first dose of COVID jab. So stick around to find out more. Before I get started, let's talk about the elephant in the room, which is the banner just behind me. As you can see, it still says Eid Mubarak. So Eid Mubarak, everyone. So we decided to keep it on because the children love it. We thought, you know what, we're gonna have to decorate again when it's Eid, so we might as well leave it on, enjoy it. And like I said, the children love it, so we're gonna keep it on. Don't mind the elephant at the background. Anyways, let's start off with the video. So this is an update. If you haven't seen my previous video, make sure you go and watch it. It's gonna be on the icon above here somewhere, so go and check that out. I'm starting to do the weight loss again because I am going on an adventure very soon, or not very soon, in about a couple of months time. So I need to try and lose weight and gain some muscles. So an update on my first week, and it has been you heard me right, it has not been a good week, and to be honest, I wasn't expecting a good week. I've done a couple of days of exercising and a couple of days of shakes, which went well. I did eat very minimal food, which was a bit of rice and curry, but very little that was compared to the portion that I normally have. So that way it has been good, but I have been so busy with work, I just haven't had the time for exercise or to stay on that rhythm. I am going to weigh myself tomorrow and see where we're at, but I'm expecting it to be the same, so hopefully it stays that. So yeah, this week's been bad. I'm not gonna try and say yeah I smashed it and all of that, make it all the stories up. Inshallah, starting from next week it's actually going to be more busy, but I'm going to try and put some time in for training and kind of control my eating habits as well. Let's see how that goes. Anyways, on to the second point, and that is I had my first dose of the vaccine. I had my first jab yesterday. It was the Pfizer dose. I don't know how many doses that are out there at this current time. You've got AstraZeneca or something like that, and then you've got Maradona, I've heard. I wasn't too keen of Maradona because I don't want Maradona running around in my body. Let's talk about how my experience was. Had to go to a center which was local, luckily, and there was a lot of people getting their jabs done. Couldn't really take video of it because I didn't want to make anyone else feel uncomfortable, and it's obviously being organised by the NHS, so I don't want to put more strain on them and make them feel awkward as well. They've done a good job in terms of the venue that they've chosen and how they've set up individual booths. I think there was about 10 booths altogether. Come in, you give your name, you register, they ask you to sit down and you wait until someone else has come out of the booth. They ask you to go and wait outside the booth, and then when it's your turn you go in, answer a few questions like your name, date of birth, addresses, very basic questions, and then bang, they tell you what dose you are getting. So they will show you, like physically, she will show you the actual medicine bottle and say this is the Pfizer, and then you can actually see what you're getting, go through what sort of side effects to expect. Most common ones are like pains on your shoulders, fatigue and stuff like that. Even get like a little temperature, they say. Those are the basic ones, but they give you a leaflet to kind of read through, so you can check out more on that information leaflet. And you know the problem I was having, because there was like the booths and it's all open, people can see you get injected, by the way, if they want to peek in and have a look, so they can. I couldn't hear her because obviously I've got my mask on, she's got her mask on, so I couldn't really hear her. So make sure you kind of pay attention, because when she was asking for my date of birth, I gave the date of birth and she entered it wrong, and because I had my eyes on the monitor, I realized that she got the birth year wrong, so I had to kind of correct that for her. Try and pay as much attention as you can, and if you don't understand something, just tell them to repeat themselves. I'm sure they'll be fine with that. So I got the jab was fine. I know a lot of people are afraid of needles and they don't like the experience of having themselves injected. I have no issues with any sort of cutting utility, should I say, whether that be a normal injection in your arms or whether it be one of those injections that you get running through your veins. So I'm kind of used to that now, so he was kind of like, yeah, get it in there, and I did not make her feel uncomfortable. I did ask her, is it alright if I take a quick video? I'm not going to try not to take a picture or a video of your face. She was more than happy. She goes, oh, don't worry about it, I'm YouTube famous. So, oh yeah, if I knew that, I should have just taken my camera in before I walked into the booth, then would have had that interaction, and then you guys would have known exactly what was discussed. So after you have your jab, they ask you to wait outside for 15 minutes just to make sure that nothing happens, because there are obviously nurses and doctors on site. If anything does, God forbid, happen, then they're there to kind of look after you. Came back, obviously being a man, yeah, no issues. My wife was saying, you know, have 2 paracetamols just in case. I said, no, let the body fight it. And to be honest, I'm still on that opinion. When you get a vaccination, whether it's for flu, whether it's for travel, whether it's for COVID, I believe that you should let your body do the work and not rely on medicine until it's absolutely necessary. So I have not taken any paracetamol, and I had my jab around 2:40. So since that time till now, so what has happened between yesterday afternoon, throughout the night, and now? So like I said, I have not taken any medicines to kind of help me, aid me. I'll just let the body kind of do its natural thing. So what have I noticed? Well, the first thing I noticed straight away within a couple of hours is the pain. I mean, that's just a standard pain. Any sort of jab you have, you just get a normal little pain on your shoulders where you've been injected. A couple of hours later, so this is 4 hours later now, I started getting pain all the way down my arms. Now it's a very subtle pain, but it's there, but it's not causing any discomfort where you're gonna hold your arm. You're not gonna do that, so don't worry about that. It's just the pain that's there, constant, and it's still here right now as I'm speaking to you in the camera. A little bit of weakness when you try and lift your arm up, shoulder, that's where you get the pain. Throughout the night I was waking up. That was mainly because of the pain, because I like to toss and turn, especially because of my knee. I can't stay in one position. For example, I will always sleep on my right hand side, but then throughout the night I will then switch over to my left hand side to give a bit of pressure on my knee. Kind of helps with the pain when I wake up in the morning. But then I was starting to get a little bit of a temperature, so that was going up and down, and it's weird to explain, but I actually love that feeling. Woke up in the morning, had a bad temperature, but now it just feels like it's calmed down. I still have not taken any sort of medicine, and my wife's been bugging me all day yesterday since I came back and all morning. Take your medicine, take your medicine. I'm just gonna let it do what it needs to do. But I am feeling the temperature kind of creeping up and up and up, and the pain is getting slightly more. The experience was quite I mean, how do you describe the experience of going to get a vaccination? Obviously the worry is there for everyone. Is this vaccination good for the body or not? As we all do, we rely on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala solely, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the best of planners. Whether it's good or bad, only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows. All we can do is ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that this medicine humankind has created is the best thing for us. So I would say the experience was quite good. You went in, I didn't have to wait too long, probably within 20 minutes to half an hour, you know, went in, had the jab and out. I don't know how other boroughs or other cities work, so it may be longer or shorter depending on where you are. So that was it. That was my first experience of the first vaccination. In about 8 weeks time, I think it is, I'm gonna have my second, so we'll see how that goes. So because I've had a bad week and because I've had the first dose of my vaccination, we are gonna celebrate together. So follow me. What is this, you might be asking? A can of drink. Obviously, I'm feeling poorly. I'm feeling sorry for myself. This is wild cherry, and I know some of you are thinking, Razbhai, what you doing? Don't do it. I know, but sometimes you need something like this to give you a little lift. Bismillah. Tastes like what it says on the tin. Anyways, if you've made it this far, this is the end of today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, then make sure you go and smash that like button. Consider joining the journey if you haven't already by clicking on that subscribe button and click that notification button so you don't miss any of my future videos. I have been Raz. This has been my experience of getting the COVID vaccine and updating you on my first week of weight loss journey, which has been great, to be honest. But anyways, I am going to try and continue to update you guys on a weekly basis. Till next time, stay safe, stay blessed, get yourself vaccinated. Peace.